Welcome. You see the topic we own nothing. Sometimes during the day I come up with some topic and cause I'm getting older. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm getting older, so I start to see things clear. Then I realize, we own nothing. Then this come across my feed. Listen, just listen, please.
Water be considered public property? Well, what if we're talking about rainwater that you're collecting on your own property? An Oregon man was sentenced to 30 days in jail for collecting rainwater on his personal property.
Well, according to a decades-old law, that's the government's water, and he broke the law. Joining us right now to share his story is Gary Harrington and legal advisor, pal, constitutional researcher Dominic Notter. They both joined us today from Portland, Oregon. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning.
So, Gary, the state of Oregon says you are a water thief, right?
Isn't that terrible? Boy, we've had these ponds for 37 years, and they were designed and built for the purpose of fire protection. And they've been used for fire protection 4 or 5 different times by 3 different agencies. And
all right, enough for this cracker. I played that just so you know, I'm being serious with this topic. We own nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. And a lot of you living in blissful ignorance. Your house, you work so hard to buy a house, the house is not yours. Miss a payment and see. The mortgage you're paying, just miss one. And see if you don't get a call and say, yo, build up the thing or else we're coming for it. You could pay 15, 20 years already, you don't care. It belongs to the bank. Let me bring you back 15, 20 years ago. You have a VCH. You have a cassette. Yes, go back far. Cassette. DVD player. You have your music or you have your video on it. That's yours. Tangible. You have it in your hand. YouTube cannot take it from it. This channel, YouTube can't take it on tomorrow. They're just giving me the privilege of uploading on this channel. YouTube can't take it on tomorrow. Netflix can ban a movie from your country. There's a lot of movies playing now on Netflix. Oh, sorry. Every time I record in somebody called, but anyhow, Netflix can deny me certain movies. Yeah? But yet still that movie's playing in England on Netflix. Or vice versa. A lot of movies that cannot be played in America on Netflix is playing here. So it's not my movie. Although I have a contract with Netflix. I have a contract with Disney Plus. But they can deny me movie when they want. They can deny me access. Right now they can just change the password. They can just block me out of my Netflix account. So it's not mine. You have a DVD player back then. With a DVD, the government cannot take that from me because it's yours. You can pop in the DVD at any time into the player and you watch your movie or listen to your song, listen to your playlist. But now you have a playlist on Spotify and think, oh, I'm paying monthly subscription. No. No, it's not yours. So are we free when I really look on it and say, oh, what do I have? If you don't have it in your hand, like I have this little remote here in your hand, it's not yours. Money in the bank, if you feel that, yo, I have how much? 10,000 or 20,000 or 10 euros in the bank and it's mine. No. You hope and pray. That's when you go with your card, click, you get your money. You hope and pray because the bank can say, yo, you're not getting this money today and you can't do nothing about it. You have 12,000 in the bank. You cannot go to the bank now and say, yo, I see a bike. Let's say I need a bike. 2,000 euro. Or say 1,500 euro. You cannot go to the bank now and say, yo, I need to withdraw 2,000 euro. They will ask you why you need it. It's your money. You work. And the bank tell you, no, you cannot get it. Oh, I need to buy a bike. You have to go and get a receipt from the guy you're buying the bike from. And they will call the guy and investigate. Remember, it's your money, you know. You work and put the money there. And let's break it down. Here in Europe, it's not your choice. Once you're working and the taxman come and say, your work have to pay the bank. The bank pay you. You see me? You cannot go to the... It's not like Jamaica where you say, yo, you don't have the choice between cash or it go on your bank card. No, it's going on your bank card. They need to know where and when. They need to see the transaction. There's no freedom here. And I want to say there's no freedom in Europe and Jamaica, but Jamaica is way more freer. At least I can demand the money in cash. So, yo, give me some cash. Depends on your work. You can say, yo, give me the cash. And you get your cash. Here it's not like that. The government have to get a piece of the pie. No care what happen. So then, how are we free? Tell me something. A lot of you have things. But do you really want it? Maybe in Jamaica. And it's coming to Jamaica too. Do you really want it? Here, you work, half your money go to the government, fine. And let's say you have 10 euro, you work 10 euro, government take half, so now you have 5. And you say, okay, then this 5 I put it in the bank. And say, yo, you're right, I will. Yo, when I die, I give this to my daughter. What the hell? When you're dead, the government come in again and say you have to pay a tax on that 5 euro that you have. Remember, you already pay 5 euro, no? Because you started with 10, now you have 5 because you already paid 5. You split it in half and pay that guy. No, it's not like that. The government says you still have to pay another half of this. So at the end of the day, you work 10 euro and you end up with only 250. Not even 250 euro you end up with because the food that you buy, the gas that you buy for your car, everything tax again. So in essence, you only, in reality, when you really break it down, you only get $1, maybe $1.50. You really get when you work here in Europe. And I just true that. I mean, it's life sticky, but yo, if you go along, it can be a little bit easier. Let me tell you. But you're totally controlled if you go along. Totally controlled. You can go apply for certain things with the government. You cannot be a subcontractor here. Right now the government are killing you. You can't be a subcontractor here in Europe. Them just not give it to you. What you can do is apply for government assistance. So you apply for government assistance. Yeah? You will get it. So you get $1,500 a month. Because in truth and in fact, you know, all them do are print money, you know. That's all. Then just print money and send it to your account. Just it's not about wealth anymore. It's about power, control. So then just print money, tick, 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 send it to you. And you tick, 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 tick at the supermarket. Tick, 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 rent. Anyway, you're in a government assisted house. Government send you €1,500. Let me tell you the drawback, the bad side of that now. Let me tell you why. You see, the next time, them come and say, yo, that thing must be in your shoulder or else. The more money you take from the government, the more control they have over your life. Because they would just say, yo, you have to have a QR code now. And how you get that QR code? You have to go to a doctor and they inject you with certain things. Remember 2 years ago, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't do that, you cannot get this. And because you're depending on the government for food, for money, and for housing, you have to go along with it. But if you're truly independent, if you're a subcontractor now, like I was the last time, nobody didn't say nothing to me. To be honest, nobody didn't say nothing to me the last time. And I work Not all the way through, but, you know, a couple months off. But nobody not tell me, yo, you have to get this. You're mad coming, I am beholden to none of you. And don't think them know have all the data from back then, and they realize the little pocket groups them, the set of people who refuse it and they couldn't do nothing about them. It was the middle class and some people who work. But no, I had a meeting today, you know. They're on vacation, but you know, I have a meeting with certain people, and I have to tell them, say, yo, so if you sign that paper there, if you sign that paper, it's like you're signing a life away. You become stagnant, there's no growth. But life's smooth. But in truth and fact, it's only smooth on the outside, but on the inside, you're totally controlled, you're totally dependent on the government. And you just can't work. If you're lazy, you can work, but so that bring me back to say, yo, we own nothing. The healthcare system might be okay on the surface, yes. If you have a broken hand, you go and you get it fixed, because that's just easy for you. You can't see. Because they cannot deny you, say, yo, you can't literally say your bone must go back there, son. You understand? Put on a cast and that's it. But when it come to what happened 2 years ago, you can't even trust the doctor them. Big man, you can't, because they not tell you the truth. Not tell you the truth. Why? Because them themselves, just like if you're getting government assistance, they themselves getting assistance, they themselves getting money from the insurance and from the big farmer. We know that, pharmacies. We know that. You can't trust them, just follow the money. That's why I don't care what I don't want to be a part of. It depends on the government. I don't the government to do nothing for me. But the government look like every day them go in and say, yo, how we can, man, put more pressure on the people. Take away more from them. Because it's not about money now. They literally just printing money now. Money is just a number. You see me? The transaction where we have now, you just click beep, beep, beep. That easy to take away. Yeah, I don't know. It makes sense, people. Sometimes I have to come and talk to them, like, you see me? Reason with you. No, brother. But we can't talk about too much dancehall every day. You see me? That's why I'm open with this guy with really catch rainwater and police gonna lock him up. You can imagine rainwater. If there's a fire in California or anywhere, the government, you have a swimming pool, the government can come with an helicopter, whoop, pick up the water and go. Them not have to ask you. That's the law. And that, I understand with the law then. You just charge them. Just figure out how to charge them and you charge them for your pool of water and that's it. But imagine rain a fall and you catch your water and then come at the government water. And it sounds weird, don't it? But if you love that, if you like that, you will love this. What do you think carbon tax is all about? They might tax you to breathe. You have to pay for that now. Yo, I don't know people. I don't know. If you are under 25 now, you're like fuck. if you don't open your eyes now, or if you don't have strong parents behind you, if you really guide you get fucked. If you're under 25, because a lot of you think university is it. No. AI I take over all of that. Right now, the superstar of the future, next 10 years, you know who will be the superstar? Plumber. Tyler. Plumber and Tyler, painter, them people there. Especially plumber, electrician, them people of the future. Remember me tell you, it's like in the 80s, people look down upon farmer. 80s and early 90s and say now, farmer make the most money. And if you're not illiterate, but if you can't think for yourself, and somebody tell us, yo, your son how much? 18? Send him go on trade school, one good trade school, or send him as an apprentice behind a master electrician, or master plumber. If that person that I know open, they must say you're bad mind. My son at 18 now with me, a straight plumbing school, I send him. I send them both. I send him say, yo, go there, so go learn that and learn this. Learn both of them. And you people, forget a plumber now. I'm going to tell you, it's appointment, like a dentist. Appointment you have to make. And not only that, you have to clear the area. Him not come and dig nowhere. Him not dig and then go in and do nothing. You have to pay extra for that. You have to pay somebody and them dig it out and the plumber come. 500 euros, 700 euros, so man them and knock you. You best believe that. If you do the smallest a thing. And you go to school now, you go to university, come out with a bachelor degree, so do what? Computer science. Everybody have that now. I don't know. Well, big up on yourself, people. Tomorrow I come back with the cartel and sitting, isn't it? Big up yourself.